the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's a spring training matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Michael Bryant will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball in the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Kansas City, shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Morse. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Stepping up now, Alex Gordon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys you're going to take him to dinner. You know what?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. In the outfield, Nick Markakis. Now get a hold of this. He played 398 games without committing an error. 398 games in a row. That's more than 2 seasons without committing an error. That's unthinkable.
In now, Ira Tata. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ira Tata.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Second, right fielder, Cameron Maben.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Michael Morse now. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting set, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Jerko gets dirty. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The 1-1 now to Markakis. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, number 9, Jed Jerko.
From the stretch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Chase Headley as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. Infante for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Digging in, Omar Infante. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Omar Infante.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here it comes now to Infante. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Maben charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41, Danny Duffy.
Settling in now, Danny Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Duffy is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a little tapper. 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder Michael Bryant.
Standing in, Michael Leone. First pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Zobrist now is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Michael Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Duffy sets. 3-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gerard Dyson.
Drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hit hard up the middle. Tata ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
First baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Riding in once again, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he drops it.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ira Tata. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ira Tata.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch, and that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes again, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Cameron Maben, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Morse. This is line to left, and the Friars are into the hit column.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
ShodIcon.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Derek Rudolph will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Rudolph.
Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1-1.
That counts. 1-1.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Down to Headley at third. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Headley in foul ground. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Again, he sends it out of play. Good waist pitch, 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The right fielder,
here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Tata, he hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes now to Infante. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 for the Royals on the Moustakas home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Royals. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yonder Alonso.
Aaron Brooks enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 62, Aaron Brooks.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Here's Chase Headley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded by Infante. Zobrist over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Tyson Ross takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 38, Tyson Ross.
Adam Lind will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Adam Lind.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben on the run, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Michael Bryant will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 48, Michael Bryant.
Striding in once again, Michael Leone. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Manuel Reyes stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, Those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ira Tata is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon is there. And the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Derek Park is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Derek Park.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Alex Gordon.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Leone on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order, but they're up 1-0. Harmon McNamara will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Harmon McNamara.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Michael Bryant.
Nick Hundley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Hundley.
And he just misses with a curveball. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on.
Let's go, Nick. Here we go.
Hit hard but foul. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Johnny Lewis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Johnny Lewis.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Gene Suarez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hard hit ball to second, taken by Infante, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres lead 1. It remains 1-0. Harmon McNamara will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 20,
Johnny Lewis, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Johnny Lewis.
Jesse Hahn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Number 10 is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Brandon Anders is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Right side and right into the shift. Lewis on the grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 21.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, Neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In now, Omar Infante. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes now to Infante. Now a swing and a soft liner, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Mike Napoli will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Zobrist.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Anders is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals are on top 2-0. Eddie Butler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Eddie Butler.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Chase Headley.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chase Headley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yasmani Grandal comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Michael Bryant.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Michael Leone will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Number 37 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ira Tata. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Don Roach enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit on the ground but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Anders looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher,
13,
Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Mike Moustakas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Anders will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Infante. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Tata has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Royals 5 and the Padres nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harmon McNamara. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Freddie Hardwick takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Another 1-2 delivery. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Now another 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 29, Brandon Anders.
Into the box now, Brandon Anders. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 5-0 finish tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.